of your time, you can.
Did you know that the Delta and Omicron variants of coronavirus are single-stranded RNA viruses?
For Omicron variants, symptoms may include loss of taste and smell, gastric issues such as stomach aches and diarrhea, runny nose, sore throat, and muscle aches. Also, this variant has a high infection rate due to the ACE2 RBD complex being more rigid and stable, therefore having a higher binding capability. For Delta variants, symptoms may include fever, cough, loss of taste and smell, congestion, excessive sneezing, and similar flu-like symptoms.
Within the SARS-CoV-2 virus, there are enzymes called proteases which break the peptide bonds of proteins. The breakage of these bonds is essential for viral replication. The two SARS proteases are the main protease, pictured here, and the papain-like protease, which is pictured at the bottom. Researchers are currently searching for compounds to use in antiviral drugs that have the ability to block the actions of these proteases.
You may wonder how coronavirus damages our respiratory system and lowers our immunity. After the coronavirus invades a single cell by injecting its genetic material, the cell continues to copy the genetic material until the cell eventually self-destructs. After this self-destruction, also known as apoptosis, the copies of the virus escape and invade other cells. When neutrophils from our immune system arrive, they kill the infected cells along with healthy cells. This is how irreversible damage to our lungs occurs. Additionally, this battle exhausts our immune system and leaves it vulnerable to new bacteria.
In the coronavirus, there are 16 non-structural proteins. Just to talk about a few, NSP1, aka the host shutoff factor, suppresses the host's innate immune functions. NSP13 interacts with the replication transcription complex, and NSP12 to stimulate NSP13's helicase activity.
There are also 4 structural proteins, which are the spike protein, the envelope protein, the membrane protein, the nucleocapsid protein, and 9 accessory proteins.
The spike protein is a glycoprotein with 2 subunits, S1 and S2. S1 binds to the ACE2 receptor, while S2 aids with the fusion of the virus to the membrane. These are the proteins that give the coronavirus its distinct crown-like structure in electron micrographs.
The envelope protein is the smallest of 4 structural proteins, and it is involved in the assembly of the virus, budding, and pathogenesis.
The membrane protein is the most abundant structural protein in the coronavirus. It is responsible for aiding in the assembly and budding of the virus by recruiting other structural proteins to the Golgi intermediate compartment.
The nucleocapsid protein is implicated into a viral genome replication and in modulating cell signal pathways. It is also involved in genome protection, viron assembly, and immune evasion.
There are 9 accessory proteins which are required to interact with the host immune system but not to replicate the virus.
Thanks for watching!
Be sure to wash your hands
And have a great rest of your pandemic.